Y'all having a great Monday so far. So once again, I wanted to apologize. Family members in the hospital, so had to go down this morning and see her down in Georgia. Actually, it's one of my grandmothers. She's struggling right now. Just a lot going on. She's got pneumonia, some other things too. We're dealing with. So anyway, hope everybody's had a great weekend. My weekend started today. I'm actually off, taking it easy. I got some things to do. Actually, got some work to do around the camper, and such. But I just take one day a week kind of rest. So today's probably gonna be my rest day. Rest of the day is probably gonna be my rest day until men's. I have a men's group tonight. But hey, Crudy, doing good. What's the update? Give me the word. You can post it on here if you want. If not, just send me a message directly. Let me know what's going on with you. So I appreciate all of y'all that are here, all of y'all that are not here, and can watch this later. I appreciate y'all as well. So I want to go ahead and officially welcome everybody to the Daily Reader podcast on the Tony's Journey YouTube channel, where we read from a daily reader or a devotional, and we learn tools and principles, including but not limited to prayer, meditation, and breath work that help us to stay more present and to live better lives. We meet on here daily at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to this channel for future video updates and podcast episodes. I'm going to jump right into it, y'all. So go ahead and just come to a stopping point in whatever you have going on right now, and just find somewhere safe where you can be comfortable for the next few minutes as we do our relaxation process. We're going to get started with gratitude today, y'all. And actually kind of already in gratitude. What I mentioned, I appreciate the new people being on here, also the regular viewers as well. So that's what I'm grateful for today, each and every one of y'all. You just don't know how much I really appreciate y'all. So I really am thankful for you coming on here. Thankful you trust in me, this guidance to help you improve your life and to be more present in your life, what we talk about in the beginning here. So thank you. Just want to let y'all know that you are valued, you are appreciated. Sometimes it may not feel like it, right? But regardless of how we feel, sometimes our emotions can lie to us about reality. Feelings aren't facts, right? So just want to let y'all know that. And yeah, so what are you actually thankful for today? Think about that for a minute. If you want to drop it below down in the comments here, I'd like to see that. If you're comfortable sharing. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to go and get right into the relaxation process, y'all. As you can tell, I'm already pretty relaxed, already doing pretty good here this morning. Yawning already. Actually, I think I probably could have got about another hour of sleep, so I'm probably about to go back in and do that here shortly. Kind of a little bit of a late night last night. It wasn't horribly late, but had to be up fairly early this morning to go down to a hospital down in Georgia. Me and my mom went down there to see my grandmother. So, good news is she's getting released today. She's going to go home. She had some pneumonia. I think I mentioned earlier, for those of y'all may not be on here. Good deal, Crudy. Yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah, great. That's the good thing to good thing to be grateful for. Family and friends, yes, really, really important, and really, really a good thing to value in our lives. All right, y'all, so go ahead and take some slow, deep breaths. Close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Breathing in your nose, out your mouth. Just slow it down, slow it down. It's time for you time right now, so time to focus on yourself. So often we get caught up in other people's lives, everybody around us, and sometimes we can forget to take care of ourselves and do self-care for ourselves, especially for those of y'all that have kids out there. I don't have any kids, but I had pets before, and I can understand that, even from a pet perspective, to take care of my cat that I had. Sometimes it can take a lot. Human cats are pretty independent, but there are some times when I had to do a fair amount of stuff with her, different things at the vet, get the food, like just overall taking care of her, spending time with her. Same with kids, right? Spending time with your kids, family. It's all important, right? It's all that stuff's important. But it's also important that we take care of ourselves, because if we don't, we can come depleted. We can also become sometimes irritable with other people, snap out at people around us. That's why it's best to continue to focus on ourselves, focus on our state, and yeah, make sure we're really honoring ourselves. And like I said, that's why we do these. We're going to be honoring ourselves, putting in our work, right? Putting in our self-care, self-love. Continue breathing. Actually, was a few minutes late this morning. I apologize. This afternoon when I rescheduled. My lighting in my camper was just not good at all, so I decided to come out and do this in the vehicle. A bit better lighting here. It's not glaring too much like it was in there. So I think I made the right decision. Just had to reposition my vehicle. It took a couple tries, but we got it positioned the best place, I think. For right now, where the sun is at in the sky to be good here. Also, relax your jaw. If there's any tension in your body, just let it go for the moment. And just focus on your breath. That's where you need to have your attention at. Not in something you're worried about in the future, not in the past, a past regret, mistake. Right here, right now, in this moment, on the breath. Actually, I need to check and see what day it is here in just a second before I do the reading, but we'll do that in a minute. So, if y'all are on here watching, tell me if it's November the 2nd or November the 3rd, please. I looked at my calendar earlier, but I forgot. So, that'd be helpful for our reading so I don't have to minimize this video. I don't think it'll end, but it may minimize. All right, so one more breath, then we're going to do the acceptance prayer. Take this last breath in deep as you can through your nose, and on an exhale, blow it out audibly, releasing any other tension you might be holding on to in the body. And inhale. And exhale. And prayer. Acceptance is the answer to all of my problems today. When I am disturbed, it is because I find some person, place, thing, or situation, some fact of my life unacceptable to me, and I can find no serenity until I accept that person, place, thing, or situation as being exactly the way it is supposed to be at this moment. Nothing, absolutely nothing, happens in God's world by mistake. Until I could accept my alcoholism, porn addiction, drug addiction, shopping addiction, eating addiction, negative thinking addiction, pretty much anything, everything you think of, y'all, you can put it in here. My brother, my sister, my mom, my dad. I cannot stay sober unless I accept life completely on life's terms. I cannot be happy. I need to concentrate not so much on what needs to be changed in the world as on what needs to be changed in me and my attitudes. Okay. For those of you just come on here, if you don't mind, tell me the date. I think it's November the 3rd, but I'm not sure if it's the 2nd or the 3rd. Just want to make sure I read out of the right one. Actually, never mind. I know for a fact it's the 3rd. So we're good. All right, y'all. So today's reading for the rest of this year is going to be Hope for Today out of Al-Anon. It'll be something new next year. I'm not really sure yet. I've got some devotionals. I got some other 12-step readers. So we'll do something. It'll be good. Believe me, it's going to be good, whatever I pick. If y'all have any suggestions, definitely you can put it in the comments as well for a devotional or for a reading. All right, so it says, when I first came to Al-Anon, I wanted the priceless gift of serenity. But I was convinced it couldn't exist. There were just too many balls to juggle, too many people's lives tied to mine. I couldn't possibly keep everything in place to make everyone happy. Al-Anon taught me that I was right to think I can't control all of those outside forces. The program also taught me that manipulating people and events to my liking is not the path to serenity. It's good. Serenity is a matter of inner stability. If I keep the focus on myself and let my higher power take care of the rest, everything seems to work out for the best. I'm going to read that again, y'all. That's pretty powerful. We talked about it earlier. If I keep the focus on myself and let my higher power take care of the rest, everything seems to work out for the best. Things outside of myself still seem disordered at times, and people still act in ways I believe are destructive and harmful. However, Al-Anon gives me the tools to keep myself on course so I can maintain my serenity no matter what winds are blowing or which waves are washing over me. I stay on my higher power's course for me by reading Al-Anon literature daily, attending meetings weekly, talking with my sponsor regularly, and taking personal inventories frequently. These internal inspections remind me of my destination, serenity and spiritual awakening, and allow me to adjust my path as needed. As I keep the focus on myself and my responsibilities, I feel serenity growing inside. I'll read that again. It's just so powerful. As I keep the focus on myself and my responsibilities, I feel serenity growing inside. It's a wonderful feeling to take care of myself lovingly and no longer to fear the turbulence that sometimes still swirls around me. Thought for the day: staying focused on my journey of recovery plus turning the outside world over to God equals serenity. I'm going to highlight that one, y'all. That's good. Not always easy. Easier said than done, right? A lot of these principles are really simple, just not always easy to accomplish. But hey, you know what? One day at a time. It's one of our slogans. Just do the best we can. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other and keep moving forward. Even if baby steps, right? Even baby steps at a time. I'll highlight a couple more things here. All right. Let's see here. Okay, recognizing that the world answers to its own higher power is inviting Serenity's peace to embrace me. And that's from the book Alateen Talks Back on Serenity, page number 12. Powerful, y'all. Focusing on myself instead of trying to manage and control everybody else around me is a really powerful principle. And I have some controlling tendencies, y'all. Those of y'all that know me, you might notice that or might see that in me, you might not. But I've done a lot of work on it around the last several years as far as not being controlling and just kind of going with the flow. But also, standing up for myself when necessary. Having proper boundaries and such. Focusing on my higher power, trusting my higher power. That's kind of where I'm at right now with God. I'm trusting God more and more every day, and it's been really interesting. The more I do that, the better things seem to get, and the better things just work out for me. You know what I mean? It just kind of. Here's the thing, y'all. So I'm a health and wellness coach. I really do a lot of health and wellness to try to help people, what I can, and try to be a light in the world. So that is kind of focusing on others, but I also focusing on myself. But I believe that's part of my mission and purpose here is to help other people as well. So it's not like I'm always focused on myself. So I don't know if I fully agree with this. Like, mostly we need to focus on ourselves, right? Mostly focus on ourselves, be a light. But I do think maybe there's some exceptions to that as far as like what we're doing in our world, what we're doing as far as our mission and our purpose and vision, things like that. So. But yeah, the more we focus on ourselves, though, the more we can fill ourselves up, or we can have more to give other people. And I think that's part of the reason, too, for focusing on ourselves. So fill our cup up, and then our cup can overflow and flow out into the world as a ripple to those around us, those people in our circle, or that come into our circle, right? People we come in contact with. Try to help bless others, help other people make their day a little bit better day as well. If somebody's struggling, can overflow that love and joy that I have by focusing on myself, right? So, and that's really all I have to say, y'all. I think on that reading, it's really powerful, pretty self-explanatory. But, yeah. So, I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and finish it up, y'all. I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. Should be 11 o'clock tomorrow, but there is a lot of things going on right now. So if anything changes, I will definitely let y'all know. Like I do most every time. I have fell short a couple times, but y'all been patient with me, so I really appreciate that. Just do the best I can, right? That's all we can do. So I make it up to y'all too if I do fall short or forget a time or get on here. Not get on here when I'm supposed to get on here. So y'all take care. God bless. Go out there and make it a great day. Enjoy today. Beautiful weather. It's a little chilly, but it's It's warming up some. It's going to be in the 70s out here in South Carolina coming up in the next couple of days. It's going to be in the 70s, so I'm looking forward to that this week. So 70s in the daytime for the high. So take care, y'all. As always, peace and love.